Want to live longer? This 4-minute Stanford hack is trending hard for anti-aging in 2026. And it's not a pill, a diet, or a gym grind. It's something your body already knows how to do, you've just forgotten. Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I'll show you exactly how to rewire your nervous system so you don't just add years, you add vibrant, energetic ones. Let's begin. Hey everyone, welcome back to Take and Grow. I'm Dr. Silas Kincaid, and today we're diving into something that's quietly becoming the biggest longevity secret most people are still sleeping on. While the world chases expensive biohacks and fancy supplements, Stanford researchers uncovered a free, instant tool that outperforms meditation for calming your body and protecting it from the hidden accelerator of aging, chronic stress. This isn't hype, it's science. And by the end of this episode, you'll have a simple daily practice that could literally help you feel and function years younger. If you're tired of feeling drained, foggy, or like time is slipping away faster than it should, hit that like button and let's grow together. Number 1. The 4-minute breath that starts working instantly. The foundation you can feel in your body right now. Let's get straight to the good stuff so you walk away with something you can use the second this video ends. The technique is called the physiological sigh, or what I like to call the Stanford Longevity Breath. Here's how you do it right now, step by step, so there's zero guesswork. Sit or lie down comfortably. It works anywhere. Inhale deeply through your nose until your lungs feel about 70% full. Nice and slow, no forcing. Then take a second quick top-up inhale through the nose to completely fill them. Just a little sip of air on top. Now, exhale slowly and completely through your mouth, like you're fogging up a mirror, until every last bit of air is gone, letting your shoulders drop and your belly soften. That's one full cycle. Do it 3 to 5 times in a row and notice what happens inside you. Go ahead, pause this video for 20 seconds right now and try it with me. Feel that instant shift, that gentle wave of calm spreading from your chest outward? That's your body saying, we're safe. Most people feel their heart rate slow, their jaw unclench, and their mind quiet within the first 3 cycles. I remember the first time I did this consistently back when I was pushing through my late 40s. I was running a full clinical practice, traveling for speaking gigs, dealing with family responsibilities, and the usual modern chaos that never stops. My energy was crashing hard by 3 p.m. every single day. Brain fog so thick I could barely think straight. Shoulders permanently tight, and that low-level anxiety that made even simple decisions feel heavy. After just 1 week of this 4-minute practice, my wife looked at me across the dinner table and said, "You seem lighter. What changed?" That moment hit me hard because I realized this wasn't just another breathing exercise. It was the missing piece I'd been searching for in all my years studying human performance. Number 2, the science that proves it adds healthy years. Why this actually rewires your biology for the long haul. Now let's go deeper, because knowing exactly why it works turns this from a nice trick into a non-negotiable habit that sticks. In 2023, Stanford researchers led by Dr. Andrew Huberman and Dr. David Spiegel ran a randomized controlled trial with over 100 participants. They compared 5 minutes a day of this exact breath pattern against mindfulness meditation, other popular breathing styles, and even a control group doing nothing. The results were striking. The group doing the Stanford Longevity Breath saw the biggest daily jumps in positive mood, the sharpest drops in anxiety levels, and, most importantly for anyone worried about aging, the biggest reduction in resting respiratory rate that lasted all day long. Their bodies were literally breathing slower and calmer even when they weren't practicing. Here's the biology that makes this so powerful for adding years. Chronic stress keeps you locked in fight or flight mode. That constant low-grade alarm floods your system with cortisol, inflames your cells, shortens telomeres, those protective caps on your DNA strands, and speeds up every aging process we all dread. brain fog that makes you feel 10 years older, crushing fatigue that steals your weekends, stiff joints that make getting out of bed harder, visible skin changes, and even a slower metabolism. But when you use this physiological sigh, you flip the switch in real time. The longer, complete exhale sends a powerful safety signal straight to your vagus nerve, the main highway of your parasympathetic nervous system. Your heart rate variability improves almost instantly, inflammation markers drop, and your entire body shifts into repair and rebuild mode, the exact state where real anti-aging happens at the cellular level. Think of it as pressing the reset button on your biological age every single day. One study participant after another reported feeling like they'd gained back the vitality they thought was lost forever, and the data backed it up with measurable changes in biomarkers. Number 3, why most longevity efforts fail, and how this one solves the real problem no one talks about. Before we build your full protocol, I need to address the elephant in the room, the reason so many people try supplements, diets, and workouts for longevity and still feel stuck. The hidden problem isn't lack of information, it's that your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. You can eat all the right foods, lift weights, and take the latest peptides, but if your breathing stays shallow and stressed, your body stays in breakdown mode instead of repair mode. That's exactly why this Stanford Breath is different. It goes straight to the root, calming the accelerator of aging before you layer on anything else. I've seen clients spend thousands on fancy protocols only to realize after adding this one practice that everything else started working better. Their sleep improved, their workouts recovered faster, their cravings disappeared. It's like finally turning off the emergency siren so your body can actually hear the good instructions you're giving it. Number 4, your personal longevity protocol. Morning, midday, and evening routines that fit real life. Here's where we turn knowledge into results, your exact daily protocol that solves the I don't have time problem once and for all. Morning routine, 5 to 7 minutes total. Right after you wake up, before you even touch your phone, do 5 full cycles while still lying in bed. This sets your nervous system for calm focus instead of the usual cortisol spike from scrolling. Follow it immediately with a slow glass of water and a 5-minute walk around your home or outside if possible. Clients tell me this alone makes their entire day feel 10 years younger. Midday reset, 2 to 3 minutes total. When that 3 p.m. crash hits or anytime stress spikes at work, in traffic, or during a tough conversation, sneak in 3 cycles right at your desk.
No one even notices. Keep your eyes open if you need to. The effect is still powerful. This single reset has saved more careers and relationships than I can count by preventing that emotional spiral that ages us faster than any wrinkle cream. Evening wind down, full 5-minute session. Right before bed, do 8 to 10 cycles with the lights low. This deepens your sleep stages, reduces nighttime cortisol, and wakes you up feeling reborn instead of groggy. Pair it with journaling one thing you're grateful for, and watch how your next morning feels completely different. Number 5, integrating the breath into every part of your busy life. Travel, family, work scenarios. Life doesn't stop for longevity, so this practice has to travel with you. On airplanes, do it quietly during takeoff and landing to fight jet lag and arrive feeling fresh. With kids or family chaos, step into the bathroom for 90 seconds and come back calmer. Your loved ones will notice the difference immediately. During high-stakes work meetings, do one subtle cycle before you speak and watch how your words land with more clarity and confidence. I've used this myself during back-to-back podcast recordings and international flights. It's the reason I can maintain energy without burning out. Number 6, common mistakes people make and the simple fixes that unlock everything. Let's save you months of trial and error. Mistake number 1, breathing too forcefully or rushing the exhale. The power is in the gentle, complete release. Fix? Think soft fog on a mirror. Mistake number 2, doing it only when you remember. Consistency beats intensity.
Fix, link it to existing habits like brushing your teeth or stopping at red lights. Mistake number 3, expecting overnight miracles and quitting after 3 days. Fix, track how you feel on a simple 1 to 10 energy scale every evening. The compounding effect shows up around day 10 to 14 for most people. I made every one of these mistakes myself before I refined the approach, and now I'm sharing the shortcuts so you don't have to. Number 7, real transformations from people just like you, stories that prove this works in real life. Let me share a few stories that still give me chills. Sarah, a 52-year-old teacher from Texas, came to me exhausted and convinced her best years were behind her. After 30 days of this protocol, her doctor was stunned. Her resting heart rate dropped 12 points, and her inflammation markers fell into the optimal range. She told me, "I have the energy to play with my grandkids again. I didn't think that was possible." Michael, a 47-year-old executive burning out in finance, used the midday reset religiously. Within 6 weeks, he reported sharper focus, fewer stress headaches, and, most importantly, the confidence to finally start the side business he'd been dreaming about for years. These aren't rare cases. They're the new normal when you give your body this daily reset. Number 8, advanced variations to take your results even deeper. Once the basic cycle feels natural, layer these on. Variation A, add a 10-second breath hold after the exhale for extra vagus nerve stimulation, great for anxiety. Variation B, do the cycles while walking slowly, combines movement with breath for compounded cardiovascular benefits. Variation C, pair with cold exposure. End your shower with 30 seconds cold. The contrast amplifies the anti-inflammatory effects. Start simple, then experiment. Your body will tell you what feels best. Number 9, combining this breath with other evidence-based longevity tools, the Synergy Stack. This breath isn't meant to replace everything. It makes everything else work better. Pair it with time-restricted eating, stop eating 3 hours before bed, and the breath becomes a natural appetite regulator. Add 3 to 4 strength training sessions a week, and recovery speeds up dramatically. Even simple sunlight exposure in the morning, after your 5 cycles, boosts circadian rhythm alignment for deeper sleep and hormone balance. The stack is simple, free, and multiplies your results. Number 10. Tracking your progress. How to know it's actually adding years. Measure what matters. Use a free heart rate variability app on your phone. Track your resting respiratory rate. Count breaths per minute first thing in the morning, and keep a simple energy journal. After 30 days, most people see measurable improvements. After 90 days, the changes become visible to everyone around you. After a year, your biological markers often look 5 to 15 years younger, and you feel it in every part of your life. This is the future most people only dream about, and it starts with one breath. You're 65, but your biological markers look 15 years younger. You have the energy to travel the world, chase grandkids around the yard, or finally launch that passion project you've been putting off for decades. Your mind is sharp, your body feels light, and you wake up every morning excited about the day ahead. That future isn't luck. It's built one intentional breath at a time. This is the 2026 longevity trend that actually works because it's simple, free, and backed by world-class science. You don't need more willpower. You need this one rewire. If this episode gave you even one tool to feel more alive and solve the real problem of feeling older than you should, do 3 things for me right now. Drop a comment with the word breath and tell me exactly when you'll do your first 4-minute session today. I read every single one. Share this video with one friend or family member who needs more energy, calm, and hope about their future. And subscribe and hit the bell. Next week, we're going even deeper into the mindset shifts that turn these longevity hacks into a lifelong lifestyle you actually love living. Thank you for spending this time growing with me. You've got everything you need inside you already. Now go take that first breath and watch what happens in your body and your life. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay curious, stay intentional, and keep growing. This is Dr. Silas Kincaid. Take and grow.